Emerging from a childhood of poverty in the frigid streets of Stockholm, Greta Garbo ascended to become the most recognizable figure in the world by the late 1920s. Her journey resembled a fairy tale, yet Garbo found no enchantment in her fame. She remains one of Hollywood's greatest enigmas, particularly after she left the silver screen for good at the age of 36, retreating into the solitude of a lavish New York apartment. Known as the Sphinx, her mysterious persona captivated many, but beneath her allure lay a dark cloud. The pressures of being the most desired woman weighed heavily on her, compounded by passionate entanglements with both men and women. Her secretive actions during World War II added to the intrigue surrounding her. The shadows of personal tragedies that haunted her may have contributed to her decision to abandon Hollywood. This is the intriguing and complex life of Greta Garbo, a woman who chose to withdraw from the spotlight and simply sought peace and solitude. Born on September 18, 1905, in Stockholm, Sweden, Greta Lisa Gustafsson entered a world marked by modest means and familial challenges. She was the youngest of 3 children in her family. Her father, Carl Alfred Gustafsson, worked as a laborer, while her mother, Anna-Lisa, balanced her role as a housewife with work in a jam factory. The family faced financial difficulties, and Greta's arrival only intensified the strain on their already limited resources. Growing up in such an environment, she experienced the realities of hardship and the necessity of resilience from an early age. The dynamics within her household shaped her character, instilling in her a deep understanding of struggle and determination. As the youngest child, she may have sought to find her place among her siblings while navigating the expectations of her parents. These formative years in Stockholm played a crucial role in shaping the woman who would later become an iconic figure in the world of cinema. Garbo described her early life as quiet and sad, shaped by the anxiety that stemmed from her family's poverty. Growing up in Stockholm, she faced a reality where the weight of financial struggle loomed large. The long winter nights were particularly daunting, as she and her family huddled together in a small apartment. The atmosphere within those 4 walls was often gray, reflecting the harshness of their circumstances. It was a place where shadows seemed to linger, and a sense of danger crept in, making her childhood feel less like a time of innocence and more like a period filled with uncertainty. The cold, dark evenings were punctuated by the sounds of the city outside, which only added to the feeling of isolation. These experiences of hardship and the emotional toll they took on her would later influence her art and the roles she chose. The struggles she faced in her youth would become a part of her identity, shaping the enigmatic persona that captivated audiences around the world. The contrast between her difficult beginnings and her later fame is a testament to her resilience and talent. From a young age, Greta Garbo displayed a unique blend of shyness and creativity that set her apart from her peers. Although she was not particularly fond of school, her vivid imagination flourished, especially when it came to the world of theater. This passion for performance led her to take the initiative in organizing amateur plays with her friends, where she often took on leading roles. These early theatrical pursuits allowed her to express herself in ways that the confines of the classroom could not accommodate. Garbo would spend her hard-earned money to attend local stage productions, immersing herself in the art form that captivated her spirit. The thrill of watching actors bring stories to life on stage fueled her desire to be part of that magical world. Her experiences in these amateur performances and her dedication to the theater laid the groundwork for her later success as one of Hollywood's most iconic actresses. The combination of her natural talent and early love for the stage would eventually propel her into a career that would leave an indelible mark on cinema. During World War I, Sweden experienced significant internal tensions and food shortages that deeply affected many communities, including the impoverished neighborhoods where Greta Garbo grew up. The war disrupted trade and agriculture, leading to a scarcity of essential goods. Poor families struggled to obtain enough food, and this hardship shaped the environment in which Garbo was raised. The political changes during this time also influenced the social landscape, creating a sense of uncertainty and urgency among the population. Garbo's formative years were marked by these struggles, instilling in her a resilience that would later be reflected in her acting career. The impact of these early experiences stayed with her throughout her life, contributing to her complex personality and the depth she brought to her roles. As she navigated the world of film, the memories of her childhood hardships likely informed her performances, allowing her to connect with audiences on a profound level. The challenges faced during this tumultuous period were not just historical events. They were personal experiences that shaped Garbo's worldview and artistic expression. Garbo's first acting experiences began in the local church choirs, where she discovered her love for performance. This early exposure to the stage sparked a passion that would shape her future. At the age of 13, she took a significant step by forming her own theatrical group, which she called the Attic Theater. With a spirit of creativity and determination, she organized her friends to join her in this venture. They would gather in an attic, using whatever props and costumes they could find, often improvising with everyday items to bring their stories to life. This resourcefulness not only fostered a sense of camaraderie among the group, but also allowed Garbo to explore her artistic talents in a supportive environment. The performances were likely filled with youthful enthusiasm, as they showcased their imaginative interpretations of various plays. These formative experiences laid the groundwork for her illustrious career in film, allowing her to hone her skills and develop a unique style that would later captivate audiences around the world. The joy of acting in those early days would become a defining element of her life, shaping her into the iconic figure she would eventually become. Garbo's early life was marked by significant emotional experiences that shaped her future. Her first teenage crush was on Danish performer Carl Brisson, who captivated her youthful heart and inspired her to explore her own talents. This infatuation led to her first on-stage singing experience at a local theater, where she discovered the thrill of performing. However, her life took a tragic turn in 1919 when her father contracted the Spanish flu. His illness and subsequent death forced Garbo to confront the harsh realities of life at a young age. With her family in need, she took on various jobs to support them. She worked in a barber shop, where she learned the value of hard work and resilience. Later, she became a saleswoman, honing her skills in customer service and interaction. Eventually, her journey led her to become a model for a department store, where she began to gain recognition. These early experiences, filled with both youthful dreams and personal tragedies, laid the groundwork for her remarkable career in the film industry. At age 17, Greta Garbo made her film debut in Peter the Tramp. This early role marked the beginning of her journey into the world of cinema and opened doors for her future career. Following her performance, she was admitted to Stockholm's Royal Dramatic Theatre, a prestigious institution that nurtured many talented actors. Although her time at the theater was brief, it played a crucial role in her development as an actress. It was during this period that she caught the eye of film director Moritz Stiller. Stiller recognized her unique talent and potential, which would soon lead to significant opportunities in the film industry. His guidance and vision helped shape her early career, paving the way for her to become one of the most iconic actresses of her time. Garbo's combination of beauty, mystery, and talent captivated audiences, and her journey from a young girl in Sweden to a Hollywood legend began with these formative experiences. Moritz Stiller became a significant influence on Greta Garbo's career, playing a crucial role in her early film roles. Stiller, a Swedish director, recognized Garbo's talent and potential when she was still a young actress trying to make her mark in the film industry. He guided her through the challenges of acting, helping her develop her skills and presence on screen. Stiller's vision for Garbo included suggesting that she change her last name to Garbo, a decision that would ultimately help shape her public persona and brand in the world of cinema. This name change was not just a cosmetic alteration, it marked the beginning of her transformation into a Hollywood icon. Their professional relationship, while centered around the craft of filmmaking, also had a deep emotional impact on Garbo. Stiller's mentorship provided her with the confidence and direction she needed to navigate the complex landscape of the film industry at the time. His influence extended beyond the technical aspects of acting. He instilled in her a sense of artistry and individuality that would define her career. As Garbo began to gain recognition, the foundation laid by Stiller's guidance became evident in her performances, which captivated audiences and critics alike. The partnership between Garbo and Stiller was pivotal, as it not only shaped her early career, but also set the stage for her later successes as one of the most celebrated actresses of her time. Their bond, rooted in mutual respect and shared artistic vision, was a defining moment in Garbo's journey, illustrating the importance of mentorship in the arts. Garbo's debut film marked a significant milestone in her career, achieving notable success in both Germany and Sweden. This early recognition opened the door for her to sign a contract with MGM, one of the most prestigious studios in Hollywood at the time. Her transition to American cinema was seamless, with her first two films, Torrent and The Temptress, quickly establishing her as a leading star. Audiences were captivated by her unique screen presence, which set her apart from her contemporaries. Unlike many of her peers, Garbo had a distinct approach to fame. She was known for her reluctance to engage in the typical publicity stunts that were common in the industry. This enigmatic quality only added to her allure, making her a subject of fascination for fans and critics alike. As she navigated the challenges of Hollywood, her talent and individuality continued to shine through, solidifying her status as an iconic figure in cinema history. Garbo's performances in films like Flesh and The Devil and The Mysterious Lady solidified her status as an international star. Her unique acting style, characterized by deep emotional expression and a captivating presence, drew audiences to theaters. In Flesh and The Devil, her portrayal of a passionate woman caught in a love triangle showcased her ability to convey complex emotions. The film's intense scenes, particularly her chemistry with co-star John Gilbert, created a powerful connection that resonated with viewers. Their on-screen romance was electric, making them one of the most talked-about couples of the era. In The Mysterious Lady, Garbo further demonstrated her talent for embodying enigmatic characters. Her performance as a spy, shrouded in mystery and allure, captivated audiences and critics alike. The film's rich cinematography highlighted her striking features and expressive eyes, enhancing her magnetic appeal. Garbo's ability to blend vulnerability with strength made her performances unforgettable. She became a symbol of glamour and sophistication in Hollywood, and her films were celebrated for their artistic quality. This era marked the peak of her career, as she became an icon of silent film and transitioned smoothly into the talkies, ensuring her place in cinematic history. Garbo successfully transitioned to sound films with Anna Christie, marking a significant moment in her illustrious career. This film was notable not only for its story, but also for Garbo's first spoken line, which became iconic in cinema history. Audiences were captivated by her voice, which added a new dimension to her already compelling presence on screen. The film was well received, showcasing her ability to adapt to the changing landscape of Hollywood as silent films gave way to talkies. Critics praised her performance, and this transition earned her an Oscar nomination, further solidifying her status as a leading actress of her time. Garbo's ability to convey deep emotion and complex characterizations resonated with viewers, proving that she could thrive in this new era of filmmaking. Her success in Anna Christie demonstrated her talent and versatility, allowing her to maintain her position as one of the most celebrated actresses in the industry. Despite her immense fame and success as an actress, Greta Garbo was known for her careful approach to finances. She saved her earnings diligently, understanding the importance of financial security in an unpredictable industry. Her prudent nature allowed her to build a substantial nest egg over the years, reflecting her awareness of the volatile nature of show business. However, the 1929 stock market crash brought significant challenges, wiping out much of her hard-earned savings. This sudden loss was a harsh reality check for many, including Garbo, who had to navigate the financial fallout of the Great Depression. Despite this setback, her resilience shone through. As the film industry transitioned into the sound era, Garbo quickly adapted and found renewed success. Her talent and star power enabled her to rebuild her wealth, proving that she could overcome adversity. Through her journey, Garbo exemplified the balance between financial prudence and the uncertainties of fame, showcasing her ability to thrive even in difficult times. Throughout her career, Garbo had notable relationships with fellow actors, directors, and writers, which greatly influenced her life and work. One of the most significant relationships in her life was her romantic involvement with Mercedes de Acosta. This relationship was intense and deeply emotional, with both women sharing a profound bond that transcended mere friendship. Garbo and de Acosta's connection was marked by passionate letters and a shared understanding of the complexities of fame and identity. In addition to her romantic life, Garbo maintained a close friendship with screenwriter Salka Viertel. Viertel played a crucial role in shaping many of Garbo's film choices, guiding her through the tumultuous world of Hollywood. Their friendship was built on mutual respect and admiration, with Viertel often providing Garbo with scripts that resonated with her artistic sensibilities. This partnership allowed Garbo to explore diverse roles that showcased her talents, while also reflecting her personal experiences. These relationships not only enriched Garbo's personal life, but also left a lasting impact on her professional journey, illustrating the intricate web of connections that defined her as both an actress and a person. Garbo's performances in Mata Hari and Grand Hotel during the early 1930s marked significant milestones in her career and the film industry. In Mata Hari, she captivated audiences with her portrayal of the enigmatic spy, bringing a mix of allure and mystery to the screen. This role not only showcased her acting talent, but also solidified her status as a box office draw. The film's success reflected her ability to attract viewers and generate substantial revenue for the studios. Similarly, Grand Hotel became a landmark film, introducing the idea of an all-star ensemble cast. Garbo shared the screen with other major stars, creating a unique and engaging experience for the audience. Her famous line, "I want to be alone," became iconic, encapsulating her persona and resonating with viewers. This film's success further enhanced her reputation and financial standing in Hollywood. Garbo's ability to take on diverse roles and her financial success during this period established her as one of the leading actresses of her time, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry and audiences alike. MGM sought to breathe new life into Greta Garbo's illustrious career by casting her in comedic roles, a significant shift from her previous dramatic performances. One of the standout films from this era was Ninotchka, which showcased her talent for comedy and was met with critical acclaim and commercial success. Audiences were delighted to see a different side of Garbo, as she displayed a charming wit and a playful spirit. However, the attempt to transition her into the genre was not entirely successful in the long run. Her final film, Two-Faced Woman, did not resonate with audiences or critics, leading to a disappointing reception. This lackluster response contributed to Garbo's disillusionment with the film industry. By 1941, at the young age of 36, she made the significant decision to retire from acting altogether. Her departure marked the end of an era for a star who had captivated audiences with her enigmatic presence and talent. During World War II, Garbo reportedly engaged in espionage activities for the British, using her celebrity status to gather intelligence on Nazi sympathizers in Sweden. With her fame and allure, she could move through social circles that others could not access. This allowed her to overhear conversations and observe behaviors that might otherwise go unnoticed. Her presence at various events and gatherings provided her with opportunities to collect valuable information. The idea of a glamorous actress playing a role in the shadowy world of espionage adds to her mystique and allure. Many people were fascinated by the notion that someone so celebrated could also be involved in such serious matters. Despite the claims surrounding her activities, concrete evidence remains elusive, leaving much to speculation. This ambiguity surrounding her wartime contributions only enhances the intrigue of her life, making her not just a film icon, but also a figure of historical curiosity. The stories of her espionage efforts have contributed to the lasting legacy of Greta Garbo, intertwining her cinematic achievements with tales of bravery and secrecy. After retiring from film, Garbo chose a life of seclusion, stepping away from the public eye that had once adored her. She maintained a small circle of close friends, valuing intimacy over fame. This reclusive lifestyle allowed her to find peace and solitude away from the spotlight. Occasionally, she traveled, but these trips were rare and often kept under wraps. In 1951, she became a U.S. citizen, a significant step that reflected her commitment to her new home. Despite her fame, she preferred the quiet life in her Manhattan apartment, where she lived until her death in 1990. Her later years were marked by a sense of tranquility, as she embraced her privacy and enjoyed the simple pleasures of life. Garbo's choice to withdraw from the public sphere only added to her mystique, making her an enduring figure in the world of cinema, even as she lived away from it. Her legacy as a legendary actress remains strong, rooted in the memories of her iconic performances and the enigmatic life she led. In her later years, Greta Garbo became known not only for her film career, but also for her impressive art collection. She had a deep appreciation for art, which reflected her sophisticated taste and keen eye for beauty. Garbo was private about her life, often shying away from the public eye and maintaining a sense of mystery that surrounded her. This desire for privacy extended to her art collection, which included works by significant artists, showcasing her refined aesthetic sensibilities. Despite her reclusive nature, her influence on Hollywood and the film industry remains significant. Garbo's legacy as one of the most enigmatic and influential stars of her time is still felt today. Her unique presence and powerful performances captivated audiences, making her an enduring icon. Even after her passing in 1990 due to pneumonia and kidney failure, the allure of her life and career continues to fascinate fans and historians alike, ensuring that her contributions to cinema and the art world will not be forgotten. Garbo's time at the Royal Dramatic Theatre in Stockholm was both brief and significant. During her training, she learned methodical acting and movement, which later became her trademark in films. This education provided her with a foundation to develop a unique style that captivated audiences worldwide. Among her fellow students was Mimi Pollack, with whom Garbo formed an intimate relationship. Initially romantic, their bond evolved into a deep and lasting friendship that would endure throughout their lives. Pollack played a crucial role in Garbo's early artistic development, supporting her as they navigated the challenges of their craft. Their connection was marked by shared experiences and a mutual understanding of the struggles faced by aspiring actors. This relationship not only influenced Garbo's personal life, but also enriched her professional journey, as they often exchanged ideas and inspirations. The memories created during their time at the Royal Dramatic Theatre would forever remain a cherished part of Garbo's life, reflecting the importance of both love and friendship in her artistic endeavors. Meanwhile, in 1925, Greta Garbo's career took a significant turn when she starred in the German film Streets of Sorrow, directed by the renowned filmmaker G.W. Pabst. This film caught the attention of the prominent American film studio Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, commonly known as MGM. Louis B. Mayer, the vice president of MGM, was particularly impressed by Garbo's screen presence in Streets of Sorrow. Her performance left a lasting impression on Mayer, who recognized her potential as a talented actress. Mayer's interest in Garbo led him to sign her to a contract with MGM, marking the beginning of her Hollywood career. In 1925, Garbo made the transition from Germany to Hollywood, where she would eventually become a legendary actress. Mayer's decision to bring Garbo to Hollywood was a pivotal moment in her career, as it provided her with the opportunity to showcase her talents to a broader audience. The contract with MGM was a significant milestone for Garbo, as it paved the way for her future success in the American film industry. Garbo's move to Hollywood was a strategic decision, as it allowed her to tap into the vast resources and expertise of MGM. The studio was known for its high production values and its ability to attract top talent. By signing with MGM, Garbo gained access to the best directors, writers, and technicians in the industry. This exposure would help her refine her craft and develop her unique screen presence. Under Mayer's guidance, Garbo began to adapt to the Hollywood system. She worked tirelessly to improve her English and to familiarize herself with the American film industry. Garbo's dedication and perseverance paid off, as she quickly established herself as a rising star in Hollywood. Her early success with MGM laid the foundation for a remarkable career, during which she would become one of the most beloved and respected actresses of her time. Garbo and Gilbert's on-screen chemistry in films like Flesh and The Devil is often regarded as one of the most captivating partnerships in Hollywood history. Their performances radiated a passionate intensity that captivated audiences, making their films immensely popular during the silent film era. The allure of their romance extended beyond the silver screen, as their off-screen relationship added a layer of intrigue to their public personas. This combination of personal and professional connection contributed to the legendary status they achieved in the film industry. As the Great Depression began to reshape societal norms and audience preferences, Garbo's roles evolved significantly. Initially celebrated for her portrayal of romantic leads, she gradually transitioned to more diverse characters that reflected the changing tastes of the public. This shift was not just a response to economic hardship, but also an indication of her versatility as an actress. Garbo embraced roles that explored deeper emotional themes, allowing her to connect with audiences who were grappling with their own struggles during this tumultuous period. The evolution of her character choices not only demonstrated her talent, but also highlighted her ability to adapt to the shifting landscape of Hollywood and the world at large. After her contract expired, and facing the label of box office poison, Garbo returned to Sweden, taking a break from Hollywood. This period marked a significant change in her life, as she stepped away from the intense scrutiny of the film industry. In Sweden, she sought solace and a chance to reconnect with her roots, away from the glamour and pressures of fame. During this retreat, she became involved in a highly publicized relationship with Leopold Stokowski, the renowned conductor of the Philadelphia Orchestra. Their romance attracted considerable attention, as both were prominent figures in their respective fields. Stokowski, known for his innovative conducting style and charismatic presence, complemented Garbo's enigmatic allure. Their relationship was characterized by mutual admiration and a shared passion for the arts. While Garbo enjoyed the quiet of Sweden, her bond with Stokowski brought a new vibrancy to her life, blending the worlds of cinema and classical music. This connection allowed her to explore different facets of her identity, revealing a more personal side of the iconic actress. As they spent time together, their artistic discussions and shared experiences deepened their relationship, capturing the interest of the public and media alike. Garbo's retreat to Sweden and her romance with Stokowski became a fascinating chapter in her life, showcasing her desire for both peace and connection in a world that often felt overwhelming. MGM took a bold step in reinventing Greta Garbo's image with the release of the comedy Ninotchka. This film marked a significant shift from her previous dramatic roles, showcasing her ability to bring humor to the screen. The studio promoted Ninotchka with the catchy tagline "Garbo laughs," which captured the public's attention and drew audiences in. This strategic marketing helped the film become a commercial success, allowing Garbo to shine in a new light and demonstrating her versatility as an actress. However, the trajectory of Garbo's career took a downturn with her final film, Two-Faced Woman. Released shortly after the success of Ninotchka, this film did not resonate with audiences or critics alike. It was considered both a commercial and critical failure, leading to disappointment for Garbo and her fans. At the young age of 36, she decided to retire from acting, leaving behind a legacy that included some of the most iconic performances in film history. The contrast between her successful reinvention in Ninotchka and the failure of Two-Faced Woman marked a poignant moment in her career, ultimately shaping her decision to step away from the spotlight. During World War II, Greta Garbo became involved in activities that went beyond her film career. Allegedly, she worked for British intelligence, using her fame and status to gather crucial information on Nazi sympathizers. This role was significant during a time when the world was engulfed in conflict, and every piece of information mattered. Garbo's unique position as a beloved actress allowed her to move in circles where she could observe and hear things that others could not. Her insights were valuable, and she contributed to the fight against the spread of fascism in Europe. In addition to her espionage activities, Garbo's friendship with screenwriter Salka Viertel played a vital role in her life and career. Salka was not only a close friend, but also a significant influence on many of Garbo's film choices. Their bond provided Garbo with personal support during challenging times, including the pressures of Hollywood and the turmoil of the war. Salka understood the industry and helped Garbo navigate her career, ensuring that her artistic vision remained intact. Together, they shared ideas and creativity, which enriched Garbo's work and personal life. Their friendship exemplified the importance of support and collaboration in the arts, especially during turbulent periods. In her later years, Greta Garbo developed a keen interest in collecting art, which became a significant part of her life and legacy. She immersed herself in the world of art, acquiring pieces that reflected her taste and appreciation for beauty. This passion for art collection allowed her to express herself in a different way, beyond her illustrious career in film. Garbo's private life in New York was marked by her desire for solitude, where she often battled various health issues. Despite her struggles, she maintained a strong commitment to her privacy, rarely appearing in public, and shying away from the limelight that had once surrounded her. Her reclusive nature became a hallmark of her later years, as she chose to live away from the public eye. Greta Garbo passed away in 1990 at the age of 84, leaving behind not only a remarkable film legacy, but also a valuable art collection that added depth to her storied life. Garbo's influence on Hollywood was profound, with her naturalism and emotional range elevating many films to legendary status. She captivated audiences with her ability to convey deep feelings without excessive dialogue. Her performances in films like Camille and Ninotchka showcased her unique talent, making her a symbol of the silent film era and the transition to talkies. Her enigmatic presence on screen and off added to her allure, as she often shunned the spotlight and maintained a private life away from the public eye. Garbo's famous quote, "I want to be alone," reflects her desire for solitude and independence, which resonated with many. She often spoke about the challenges of fame and the complexities of her career, emphasizing the importance of authenticity in acting. Her reflections on life and art reveal a deep understanding of the human condition, making her not just an actress but a cultural icon. The impact of her work continues to inspire actors and filmmakers today. After retiring from acting, Greta Garbo considered several film projects that could have marked her return to the screen. Among these were roles in the classic film Sunset Boulevard, which tells the story of a fated silent film star, and various adaptations of renowned literary works. Despite her interest, none of these projects came to fruition, leaving fans to wonder what could have been. In her later years, Garbo faced significant health challenges. She battled breast cancer, a struggle that would have weighed heavily on anyone. Additionally, she dealt with kidney failure, which further complicated her health situation. Throughout these difficulties, Garbo remained true to her reclusive nature, choosing to live away from the public eye. This lifestyle allowed her some privacy, even as she faced the realities of aging and illness. The combination of her past fame and her later struggles paints a complex picture of a woman who was both a legendary actress and a private individual. In 1951, Greta Garbo became a naturalized U.S. citizen, marking a significant moment in her life as she embraced her new home. After this change, she purchased an apartment in Manhattan, where she would live until her passing. This move symbolized her connection to the country that had played a vital role in her illustrious film career. Garbo's legacy in film history is profound and enduring. She is remembered as one of Hollywood's most enigmatic and influential stars, captivating audiences with her unique screen presence. Her performances often showcased a depth of emotion and an ability to convey complex feelings with subtlety. Despite her fame, Garbo was known for her reclusive nature, choosing to step away from the public eye after her retirement from acting. This decision only added to her mystique, as fans and critics alike continued to speculate about her life away from the spotlight. Her influence can be seen in the work of many actresses who followed, as they sought to capture the same intensity and authenticity that Garbo brought to her roles. The combination of her talent and her choice to live a private life has ensured that Greta Garbo remains a significant figure in the history of cinema, inspiring generations of filmmakers and actors. Garbo had notable relationships with both men and women throughout her life. She was known for her rumored affairs with several actresses, which sparked much speculation in Hollywood. These relationships were often intense and passionate, reflecting her complex personality. Alongside these romantic entanglements, Garbo maintained lifelong friendships with various women, creating deep bonds that lasted for years. During her retirement, Garbo chose to live a life away from the public eye. She traveled extensively, exploring different cultures and collecting art that resonated with her. This passion for art became a significant part of her life, as she surrounded herself with pieces that inspired her. Despite her fame, she carefully curated a small circle of friends, preferring intimate gatherings over large social events. This choice allowed her to enjoy her privacy and continue avoiding public attention, which she had always valued. Her relationships and activities during retirement reflected her desire for authenticity and connection, free from the pressures of the spotlight. Garbo's involvement in film productions was characterized by her strong desire for privacy during shoots. She was known for being selective about the roles she accepted, often choosing parts that resonated with her artistic vision and personal values. This careful approach not only shaped her career, but also set her apart in an industry that was rapidly evolving. As the film industry transitioned from silent films to talkies, Garbo's ability to adapt was remarkable. She successfully navigated this change, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Her performances in both silent and sound films captivated audiences and critics alike, demonstrating her enduring appeal. Garbo's unique style and emotional depth allowed her to connect with viewers on a profound level. Her presence on screen was magnetic, making her a timeless figure in cinema history. The impact she had on both silent and sound films solidified her legacy as one of the great actresses of her time, influencing generations of performers who followed in her footsteps. Garbo's financial prudence played a crucial role in her ability to rebuild her wealth after the devastating 1929 stock market crash. Despite the economic turmoil, she continued to command high salaries for her film roles, showcasing her lasting appeal in Hollywood. This financial savvy allowed her to maintain a comfortable lifestyle and invest wisely, ensuring her financial stability even in uncertain times. Her collaborations with influential directors like Moritz Stiller were pivotal in shaping her career. Stiller recognized her unique talent and helped craft her on-screen persona, which became iconic. Their partnership was not just professional. It was a deep creative bond that allowed Garbo to explore her craft in ways that resonated with audiences. Additionally, her work with co-stars like John Gilbert also significantly impacted her acting style. Their chemistry on screen brought depth to her performances, helping to establish her as a leading actress of her time. Gilbert's charisma complemented Garbo's introspective style, creating memorable moments in film history. These relationships and experiences contributed to her legacy as one of the most celebrated actresses of the silent and early sound eras. Garbo's cultural impact extended far beyond her films, shaping not just the cinematic landscape, but also influencing fashion, acting styles, and the very nature of celebrity in Hollywood. Her unique screen presence and performances set a standard for emotional depth and complexity in acting, inspiring generations of actors who followed. Garbo's ability to convey profound emotion with subtlety made her a benchmark for dramatic performances. In addition to her acting, her fashion choices became iconic, with her elegant and often androgynous style influencing trends in women's clothing. Her mystique played a significant role in her allure. Unlike many of her contemporaries, Garbo often shunned the spotlight, refusing to engage in the typical Hollywood publicity stunts that were common at the time. This choice to maintain a level of distance from the public eye added to her enigmatic public image. Fans and critics alike were fascinated by her reclusive nature, which made her seem even more intriguing. The combination of her striking performances and her elusive personality contributed to her lasting status as a cultural icon. Even today, Garbo's legacy continues to resonate in the realms of film and fashion, reminding us of the power of mystery and artistry in celebrity